but it doesn't look like Congress will be able to deliver.
Fox 5's Maureen Umeh joins us live with more on this. Maureen.
Good morning. So on the backdrop of that discussion is the visit today by the George Floyd family to the White House, President Biden inviting them to the White House on the one-year anniversary of George Floyd's death. Now, of course, it's not known what will be discussed at this. The White House has not released that. But really what is clear here is the optics of this meeting, really setting the tone to let people know that President Joe Biden is very vested in his call for police reform, which is exactly what this is all about. So speaking of police reform, this is, of course, the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act that was passed last June. And what this reform bill aims to do is to really have accountability for police officers. It comes on the heels of the murder of George Floyd, which triggered international protests against police brutality and racism in the criminal justice system. It also led to this act that I'm talking about. So this bill aims to end certain police practices, including chokeholds, and also it would also end no-knock warrants, qualified immunity, which makes it difficult to sue individual officers. That's really been a sticking point for some Republicans and even some Democrats in getting this bill passed. If this bill does pass, though, those types of police practices would be banned, not just on the federal level, but funding for local and state police agencies would be conditioned on those old agencies outlawing some of these practices. The bill also wants to improve police training. It wants to invest in community programs designed to improve policing and also promote equitable new policies, among other measures. The bill already passed the Democratic-controlled House of Representatives, and even though it's been championed by civil rights groups, the bill has so far stalled in the 50-50 split Senate. So again, there's been a lot of negotiation on both sides, but clearly right now there are those sticking points that really need to be worked through. Later this morning, the Floyd family, which is coming to the White House, will meet with Nancy Pelosi, and then they're expected to meet with two senators from either side of the aisle. In fact, a couple of senators from either side of the aisle, though those names have not all been disclosed. We know Senator Cory Booker and also Tim Scott from South Carolina, two names mentioned. But really a significant day in that not just a one-year anniversary of George Floyd's death, but also just a day that they're hoping they'll move the needle a little bit in their fight for criminal justice reform. Hopefully this visit might move some hearts and some minds. We'll just have to wait and see. That's the very latest from here. Back to you.
Okay, Mo, thank you.